That's my diesel heater. You can probably hear it as well as see it. It's been going for about half an hour. It's toasty warm in here now. Let me show you what the temperature is. It's 16 degrees C, which is lovely and warm in here. Very nice. It's almost slightly too warm. So I've turned it down to the bottom, to the lowest setting. Okay, so that's lovely. It's actually very comfortable to sit in here now, and the diesel heater it's doing exactly what I wanted to do, and it's very economical. So I was going to leave this video until after the Christmas that's coming up, so I could, in fact, here's what I made last year, intending to show you this next, oh, you'll see what I mean. Well, what did Santa Claus bring for you? It's a diesel heater. You put a little bit of diesel fuel in here, or some people say you can work it on paraffin oil. That's kerosene in different parts of the world. And, has anyone got a match? Then it will heat your space, whether it's your workshop or your garage or your RV or whatever, up toasty warm. So it's a joy to come out to the workshop, and not like at this time of the year, a bit of a job, a bit of a chore to come out here because it's so cold. So when I opened these up, I just thought to myself, oh, this is a wee bit more intimidating than I was expecting. There are no instructions really to speak of that come with this. There is a little manual, but it's mostly safety things about, don't set fire to yourself with this, put it in a sensible place. But as to how to hook it up and, where to put the air outlet and things to do with the exhaust pipe, all that kind of stuff. Well, there is a plethora of information on YouTube videos about this, but the manufacturers don't really send you very much. Now, the first thing I think I ought to do is read this label on the top here. So if you want to come over here and we'll both have a look at it. Now, I'm definitely not one of those people who's going to make fun of the Chinese manufacturer's ability to translate into English. I speak a few other languages, but so badly that I really can't point the finger at anyone. So let's go through these slowly and make sure that we understand them. Substances around the exhaust pipe, and the temperature of the exhaust pipe is very high when it is working. Yes, so I have heard. And something else which I know is going to give me a little bit of trouble here is this control panel. I think you might be able to extend this a bit so it can go higher up on the wall or something like that. But I know they're very fiddly to set, so that's going to give me a bit of cause for experimentation as well. Well, this is installed in a sort of temporary position. It's a kind of compromise at the moment because it seems to be biased towards this end of the workshop, and although you can't see it all at the same time here, there's quite a bit up here which isn't getting the benefit of it. But it's a compromise, you know. I'm going to have to try this and experiment with things over the next year. So what do you say we fire this baby up and see what she's got under the hood? In other words, I'll switch it on and see if it makes the place nice and warm. Start heating. So my intention was to leave this video until early of 2025 so I could tell you how using the heater went over the course of 2024. But I'm doing this video a little bit early to find out if there are other folks who have one of these diesel heaters, because I'm having a minor problem with it. The problem is comparatively minor, but it may be worse than I think it is, because it had to be pointed out to me by somebody who came for visiting the workshop. They said, oh, that's a great heater. It's a pity about the smell. Well, of course, that's a problem I've always had to deal with, people complaining about the smell. But in this case, it was the heater. I didn't notice it because I'd gotten used to it. So what I would like to know is, one, of other people who have used this diesel heater, have they noticed any smell? It's a smell of burnt diesel, of course. Two, do you have any theories as to how it's getting in? Is it a leaky exhaust pipe? Is it from the air that's being heated by the diesel process? And three, do you have any solutions? Now, I thought that maybe what was happening is that the hole that I had made in the wall was too large, and that some of the exhaust gas was getting back in to the workshop. So, very stupidly, I filled it up with that foam stuff that you get, you know, that no more big gaps. So that was the stupidest idea. As we're sitting here now, I can smell that burning foam. I only put it in a couple of days. So if you have any ideas about how to reduce this smell, and it is only a smell, it's not choking fumes or anything like that, it's just, can you smell that? You know, that sort of thing. I'd be very, very glad to hear from you, and you know, like that. So thanks for watching. And let's do this again real soon.